Good food. Hello, hello, Grand Rising. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Hi, Buddha. Hi, Flower Power. Hi, beautiful angels. Welcome in. We're going to start our theme song in just a couple of minutes. We'll let at least 3 pillars get in here. And then we are going to start. It's already Wednesday, halfway through the week. My goodness. The week is going so fast, as is time all over the place. Everything is speeding up. Grand Rising. How's everyone doing today? I have a busy day today. After class, I've got to go do my lawn, and then I've got to make some dinner for my husband and make sure it's all ready for him when he gets home, because I'm going to be in here doing our meditation, our booster meditation. And so he has to have his dinner all ready for him. I got book 2 of Conversations with God out and ready to go for later. The meditation's at 4:28 p.m. EST. 4:28. So if you can make it, come. If you can't, that's fine. We'll be having 2 more booster meditations and then the main meditation. So that's what they wanted this year. That's what they're getting. Last year, I think they did the main meditation 2 times on 11/11. That's why I thought it was going to be 11/11 again this year. But turns out that it's not 11/11 this year. It's something like 1 something in the morning. So we'll see how Mama Yaya is feeling on, closer to the time, because we have 10 more days till the main meditation. But I know she didn't go live last week because she was resting. So maybe she'll still be on a resting period. If so, then I'll just have it in my room. We'll see. Like I said, as it gets closer to the time. All right, guys, I'm going to start with our theme song, The Butterfly Sanctuary. Get us going this morning. This Grand Rising. Here we go. Oops, let me turn it on. There we go. No. I may put it on YouTube. I may record it on YouTube. We'll see. Because it's not something, it's something that's being done all at the same time around the world. So to record it, it's not, I don't know. Becomes our way where love is lived in what we say, with unity and deep respect. We build tomorrow step by step. The butterflies are taking flight, together shining through the night. No soul is ever left behind. Like I said, if you can't make it, try to make the other ones. If not, It's not a big deal, guys. Don't beat yourself up if you can't make it, okay? There's going to be people all around the world. We're going to hit the 144,000 minimum mark, like we did last year. Holding frequencies of heaven, knowing every soul has a work. We're building love, we're building peace, we're building heaven here on earth. I did pin all the times of all the meditations on my page. So you can see what time they all are. Ascended masters softly guide, archangels always by our side. The councils whisper, stand as one until the work of love is done. Every reading, every song reminds us where our hearts belong. The dragons stir the ancient flame, calling each of us by name. Remember who you've always been. The light has always lived within. Welcome to the butterfly sanctuary, where every soul remembers. That's right. That's right. If it aligns, it shall be. Absolutely. Lighting hope like endless stars. Christ conscious collective rising. I do this every year. So I figured I'd take you along with the journey. Knowing every soul has a word. We're building love. We're building peace. We're building heaven here on earth. We're the pillars standing steady, holding light through every storm. Grit by grit, our hearts awaken, helping new tomorrows form. The Orion arc is calling, seeds of hope begin to rise. Every spark becomes a beacon, love awakening every life. Angelic humans, hearts unfolding, ancient wisdom newly born, walking gently with creation, greeting every sacred dawn. Welcome to the butterfly sanctuary, where every soul remembers who they are. 333, forever shining, lighting hope like Grand Rising, Teresa. Hi, beautiful. Rising, every nation, every land, peace and love, unity restore. All right. Yeah. Forward, hand in hand. Hi, Iris. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Deanna. Every kindness, every song. Together we are holding heaven until the whole world sings along. The flame remembers, the heart remembers, the earth remembers. Welcome home. Right. I did create a new song, and we'll start with that one and go on with the other ones that we created on Friday. This one's called God's Voice. God's Voice. But I'm going to go ahead and do our cards as this one plays. Okay, welcome in, everybody. It's Wednesday, hump day. We get started right on our cards. The dragons came in really, really strong this morning. So we have a dragon card this morning, and I just want to remind you, and we will be doing a dragon card every day from now on, because the dragons are like, you include the Ascended Masters, but you don't include us. So I'm like, I do include you. You know, Serenel's a major dragon. But they're like, we want to be included as far as many butterflies hold dragon energy. So if you relate to the dragons that are called for us each day, then that means they're coming in for you personally. So just keep your eyes out for that, because the dragons are coming in for us big time now. Big time. Very, very strong. All right, chakra wisdom. Chakra wisdom. Throat chakra, yes. Expressing my feelings. I allow my emotions to be fully experienced. I acknowledge feelings of grief, anger, or fear, and I make a conscious effort to express my emotions or resolve them within myself so that I can move forward freely. I let the unconditional love experienced in my heart be expressed through my voice and my creativity. I let those close to me know how much I love and care for them. I forgive all those who have done me wrong in the past, as well as forgiving myself, as I could not have responded in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. Yes. Expressing my feelings. Hi, Brandy. Hi, beautiful. I see you. Hey, Dolly. Hey, Jill. Welcome in, beautiful angels. All right. Our healing energy. Our healing energy says goodness. Goodness. Yes. OA, original angel. Yep. Love it. Goodness. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus, I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest, and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others. Yes. Faith. I'm actually wearing a shirt today that's faith over fear. Yep. I am confident I will achieve my goals. I live in the present and have faith in the future. I firmly believe in my value within the universe. Yes. And success. I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me toward victory. I direct my thoughts toward clarity and nurture wisdom, love, and goodness within me. I am free now, and I succeed in my life. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. And here is Starseed Oracle. Starseed Oracle says, your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Yes, your life is a canvas. What you think, say, and do creates your life. The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. That's what's happening right now in the world. The great severing is happening from 3D to 5D. The 3D is separating from the 5D, or the 5D is separating from the 3D. We are all Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Yes, we are all Earth. Okay, our work your light. Our work your light. Anna, there she is. Beautiful Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Seeding the light, laying foundations, the divine plan. The divine plan is alive in each and every one of us. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. Yes. If there's anything not aligned or that needs to change, then change it. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Yes, unbound. Our spirit junkie. Every little cell in my body is conscious and communicates with each positive thought I have. There's a cell song. Hi, Cinnamon. Hi, beautiful. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Yes. Oh, that's awesome, Dolly. You had a past life thing happen. I'm getting a lot of deja vu, a lot of future stuff happening with me. A lot. But all good. All good. No fear. No fear. Here is our animal for the day. The owl. Magic. Yes. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Yes, they are. And our crystal for the day. Hi, Ashley. Hi, beautiful. Topaz. Forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. Yes. Wow, Dolly. That's awesome. Here's our dragon for the day. No, this is for the love of dragons. For the love of dragons. As above, so below. We hold the keys to both 3D and 5D. We're using our 5D keys to get into the butterfly sanctuary right now. The wish maker. The wish maker. Let's see. Card. Is that 34? I think. 34 is a 7. Nope, that's not it. It's 24. A 6. Okay. I am nearsighted, which means I can't see things that are far away from me. When was the last time you let yourself make a wish with open eyes and a clear view on reality, but also open heart and palms? Are you ready to receive your dream come true? Dragons don't hold back their desires, but we as humans often keep ourselves from wishing and hoping in order to avoid disappointment. Today is a day for wishing without holding back. Have a conversation with the moon. Make a wish on a falling star. Put a bright, shiny gift of hope under your pillow and dream with the dragons. Yes. I just said just a few moments ago, Dolly, that I'm wearing a Faith Over Fear shirt right today. A Faith Over Fear shirt today. That's right. Yes, yes. Yeah, I just watched the same movie. Here is our awakened dreamer. Bring your highest to your lowest. Call to mind your greatest strength, the aspect of you that is the most spiritually mature. Now infuse that power into the place where you feel the weakest or most vulnerable. You will be a more powerful force to be reckoned with. Yes. Yes, bring your highest to your lowest. Our butterfly for the day. I listen to the intuitive wisdom of my own feelings. I am guided from within. Yes. Hi, Christasha. I see you, beautiful. And our Ascended Master, the first one coming in today. Yes, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Yes, El Moria. Now, our dragon coming in today. The dragon for today. We will be doing the dragon cards every day. Water dragon. Helps you flow easily round obstacles. Christ's light and love are flowing. Develop your psychic abilities and go with the flow. Yes. Our psychic abilities are coming in strong, guys. Very, very strong. And so, yes. All right. The water dragons. Fourth dimensional. So water dragons are fourth dimensional. They are a soft green color and very beautiful. They undulate with the flow around them and help everything to move forward with grace and tranquility. Their service work is to maintain the constant movement of Christ's light in the waters of our planet. They also help us develop our psychic abilities and intuition. The message the elemental water dragons are bringing you is to flow round your challenges with loving intent. If you ask them, they will help you look for an easy way to circumnavigate your challenges and to deal with people lovingly. To enable this to happen, they will help you to develop your intuition and psychic abilities by touching your third eye and allowing the petals of this psychic center to open. Wow. When you listen to your inner wisdom and trust that the water dragons will guide you, the course of your life will run more smoothly. And ask them to cleanse the cells of your body. For this will enable you to shine your light even more brightly. Then your guidance is to relax so that they can access your energy fields and pour the golden Christ light of pure, unconditional love into them. Consciously absorb this golden Christ light and flow with it. This will bring you love, wisdom, and healing, and enable you to travel effortlessly on your ascension path. It will also allow you to direct and help others with calm and integrity. Yes, the water dragons are with us strongly today. All right. Who else is coming in? Of course, Yeshua. Yeshua comes in, the heart that never closes. Message to the collective. My beloved ones, you have learned much about awakening. Now learn about gentleness. The strongest soul is not the one who wins every battle. It is the one who keeps loving after disappointment. Do not mistake compassion for weakness. Compassion is one of the greatest powers in creation. When you bless another, you bless yourself. When you forgive another, you free yourself. Heaven is not only a destination, it is a way of walking. Affirmation. Today I choose love before fear. Yes. Yes. Faith over fear. Master Saint Germain, the alchemist. He arrives carrying the symbolic violet flame. Message, you have spent enough time remembering old stories. Now write the new ones. Do not continually ask who you were. Ask who you are becoming. Transformation happens the moment you stop waiting for permission to become your highest self. He smiles and says, create, build, dance, laugh. Joy is sacred alchemy. Yes. Master Katumi, the teacher. Katumi's energy feels calm and grounding today. Message, there is wisdom in slowing down. Not every answer comes through striving. Many arrive while watering flowers. making jewelry, walking outside, or simply breathing. Your soul whispers more often than it shouts. Absolutely. Lady Nada, divine compassion. Her energy feels especially present for your butterfly sanctuary. She says, be gentle with yourselves. Many are awakening while still carrying invisible burdens. You need not fix everyone. Simply become a safe place where love is remembered. Yes. And the dragon energy. Golden dragon, I awaken confidence. Stand taller. You already know more than you believe. Yes, the golden dragon is always with us. The golden Christed dragon. This brings you higher love so that you embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. Yes. Thank you, Christasha, for those beautiful little angel beetles. I love those. Sapphire dragon, I strengthen clear communication. Speak gently. Truth does not need to shout. Emerald dragon, I heal what has been exhausted. Rest is part of your mission. The earth heals through those who allow themselves to be renewed. Amethyst dragon, I burn away confusion. Quiet your mind. Your intuition grows clearer in stillness. They were made just for us. Yes, they were. A message. I see many wings preparing to open. Some still believe they are caterpillars because they have not yet looked behind them. Remind them the cocoon has already done its work. Do not return to a shell you have already outgrown. Get off the loop, guys. If you're still in the loop, get off. Get off. The guardian of sacred creation, imagination, creation, divine partnership, courage, and joy. Everything you create carries your frequency. A song, a bracelet, a smile, a prayer, a kind word. Nothing created in genuine love is ever wasted. Trust your creations. Someone's healing may begin with something you almost decided not to share. Yes. May your hearts remain open. May your minds remain curious. May your hands create beauty. May your voices speak kindness. May your feet walk in peace. And may the symbolic dragons remind you that true strength is not domination. It is the quiet courage to keep choosing love, wisdom, and hope. The flame remembers. The dragons remember. And may each butterfly remember the light that has always lived within. All right. Today is our first booster meditation in the series that we have been preparing for. The reflection on today for the first booster meditation. Every meaningful group meditation begins in the same place. One person deciding to become still. Whether there are 10 people, 1,000 people, or many more, there is something quietly powerful about people around the world pausing at roughly the same time with a shared intention for peace, compassion, and healing. For many participants, that shared focus can foster a genuine sense of connection and hope. The booster idea can be understood symbolically as an invitation to build momentum. That's what it does. That's what the boosters are doing, the booster meditations. They're building momentum. Each gathering becomes another opportunity to strengthen habits of presence, kindness, and intentional living. All right. May we become instruments of peace. May our thoughts be clear. May our hearts remain open. May our actions bring kindness into the world. May everyone who longs for hope find strength today. May we leave our meditations a little more loving than when we enter them. All right. So that was the little guidance from our Ascended Masters and Dragons today. So we have 3 messages that I'm going to relay from the era of light. Let us start with Archangel Michael and the Council of Radiant Light. Discovering your true inheritance. This is a channel by Aliyah Mira. Divine Ones, we greet you in love. We are here now. Let me turn this down a little bit. That's Teresa's song. Follow the Northern Star. We greet you in love. We are here now to speak with you a bit about your current ascension experience and to offer transmissions that will assist you in feeling more whole, more complete, more clear, more powerful, more aligned, and more in touch with and operating from the pure truth of your being. This includes discovering your true inheritance and learning to live knowing you are held within the infinite field of life itself. We know that this transition into living in ascended states of being is a challenging one, but it is also a thrilling one, and we wish to support you in your expansion of consciousness by sharing with you liberating perspectives that will help you to feel in a greater amount the possibilities for inner expansion and the potential to thrive. We know that you are often at ease, and yet there is still a feeling that you should be doing more. Today, we suggest you give that up. Any way in which you are feeling that you're not doing enough, and any way you are focusing on your participation with a sense of it not being enough, you are limiting your perception, and thereby limiting the experience of reality that is yours. You have created amazing experiences for yourself by selecting what you prefer and clearly emanating your preferences. Life itself responds to these preferences by immediately providing you with the fulfillment of them in a vibrational state. Your role is to simply accept this and feel for inner harmony, such that you are in resonance with the inner divine self who is living in and as this flow, thereby allowing it to be rendered for you, reflected in your manifest experience. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you for the gift. We know that you are so devoted to your awakening and so devoted to your path. We see you being so filled with love and compassion. We often see you staking a moment to send energy, love, and light to someone or someplace that you sense could use a little extra support. You are so incredibly generous in the way that you participate in the world. Now we would like you to turn that generosity on yourself. There are so many ways in which you continue to feel that you are in this alone and that you must figure this out by yourself. What we are offering to you today is an invitation to join us in a series of transmissions and guided inner journeys that will shift your relationship from embodiment, from feeling solitary and like you have to figure it out, and as though all of it is up to you, into a state in which you feel vividly the immense support available to you, and learn to live from a position of confident co-creation, and most of all, an expanded capacity to receive. We want to guide you in ways that will make you more aware of the areas in your life where you are unconsciously still operating as though you are carrying most things by yourself. Areas where you feel a sense of responsibility. Areas where you defer yourself and put everything else first. Areas where you give to others what you do not give to yourself. Areas where you operate in self-sacrifice or live as though you are the only one who is attending to this part of your life. There is more, but these give you a sense of what we are pointing to. It may also be surprising to you that even things like keeping your house clean, doing your taxes are not things that you need to do alone. You might not tend to think of those things as things in which we in the non-physical can actually assist you. But we promise you we can. By learning to live with your lives in a state of confident co-creation, you will start to realize how much more freedom you have and how much more ease you can experience. Okay. Awesome. The next one is activating the 12 fifth dimensional crystalline solar strands in your DNA. Okay. So this is a channel by Patricia Coda Robles. The Company of Heaven has encouraged us for decades to pay attention. Because as they say, cosmic moments come and cosmic moments go. What they mean by that is that throughout the universe, there are a myriad of events that cause shifts of vibration, celestial alignments, and cycles within cycles within cycles that greatly amplify the frequencies of divine light that are available for humanity's individual and collective evolutionary process. These incredible opportunities present themselves on a regular basis through lunar cycles, sun cycles, eclipses, solstices, equinoxes, and planetary alignments. Ahaha. Today is a huge planetary alignment, and all the dates for the booster meditations and especially the main meditation are set in cycles. They are set in planetary alignments. They also occur when we experience galactic solar waves, plasma solar storms, solar winds, photonic light streams, solar radiation, magnetic fields, sonic impulses, and various other cosmic events. Even though these events present the opportunity for tremendous influxes of divine light on Earth, if you and I and the rest of awakening humanity do not deliberately volunteer to be the open door for this light on behalf of ourselves, humanity, and the rest of life on Mother Earth, that divine light will not be tangibly available in the physical world of form on this planet. The Company of Heaven is revealing that at this time, the Earth and humanity are receiving unprecedented assistance from the solar light codes, bathing the Earth from the solar logos in Earth's lineage. This powerful divine intervention has been intensifying for the past several months in the form of solar flares and extremely powerful shifts in Earth's magnetic field. This has opened portals in Earth's magnetic field that are allowing us to activate higher codes in our 12th, fifth dimensional crystalline solar strands of DNA that we have ever been able to integrate. Magnetic shifts of this nature alter our personal energy field and dramatically affect our mental body and our physical brain structure. When our magnetic field shifts in this way, obsolete crystallized patterns are shattered. The remaining residue of things recorded in our etheric body is being pushed to the surface to be cleared. This is allowing our I Am Presence and our body elemental to remove any remaining blocks that have been preventing us from moving forward in the light. This divine intervention from the mighty Elohim and the solar logos is recalibrating our spiritual brain centers to new levels. This celestial event and the activities of light, the Company of Heaven, have guided us through so far in 2026, are allowing our I Am Presence to calibrate the right and left hemispheres of our brain to a higher level than we have previously experienced. This is allowing the remaining fragmented pathways within our physical brain structures to be healed and in many instances restored to their original potential. As these pathways are reconnected, our spiritual brain centers, which consist of our pineal, pituitary, and hypothalamus glands, and the ganglionic centers at the base of our brain, are reaching their full divine potential. This is allowing our I Am presence to activate to new levels, our 12 fifth dimensional crystalline solar strands of DNA. Today, the Company of Heaven has asked us to share with you a video of the sacred geometry activation. We were guided to co-create for the 37th Annual World Congress on Illumination. The mighty Elohim have recalibrated this DNA activation to new levels. That was possible because all of us can withstand much higher frequencies of light now. Truth. To experience this beautiful sacred geometry DNA activation, please click on the link below. Okay. So this video is described as 64 sequential DNA activation of fifth dimensional 12 strands of solar crystalline DNA. In preparation to view the sequential activations of your 12 fifth dimensional crystalline solar strands of DNA, it is important that you allot. Okay. So this is 18 minutes of time in a quiet setting without interruption. I will put this video in our Discord. The higher beings have also given further instructions to those receiving the link of these activations that once you have viewed the video, you may share the link that is provided to you with others. Okay. Like I said, I will put the link of this on our Discord. All right. And timelines are converging at a rapid pace. They sure are. This is a channel by Jenny Schiltz. Since the solstice, we have been experiencing massive timeline convergence. A lot of us feel these convergences when they are happening. Multiple timelines have begun folding back into one another. Some are merging while others are dissolving together. Dissolving all together. They don't disappear quietly, though. They bring emotional residue with them. People from past come to mind. Old memories surface unexpectedly. And grief that felt complete suddenly asks to be acknowledged again. Places we've lived, relationships we've outgrown, dreams that never unfolded. Even versions of ourselves we thought we'd left behind seem to be rising to the surface all at once. Every timeline, even the ones that ultimately dissolve, shaped us. The emotions and lessons were real, even if we don't have conscious knowledge of them. Many people ask me what the purpose of multiple timelines is. The easiest way I can explain it is to imagine earning a 4-year college degree, except instead of taking 4 years, you complete it in 1. While you're consciously living one timeline, other aspects of you are at the same time experiencing others. Each timeline carries its own lessons, experiences, and emotional understanding. Then comes graduation. Everything converges. The learning integrates. The emotional wisdom combines. And what was gained across all of those timelines becomes available to you. I believe this is where we are now. The convergence is happening. As these timelines fold back together, they bring with them the emotional residue and lessons carried. It can feel overwhelming at times. Understand that the memories don't always fold back in, just the emotion. A side effect is that this has made people's minds incredibly loud. It is constantly thinking, revisiting conversations, replaying decisions, and questioning whether something was missed. whether the wrong path was taken, or whether they should somehow be further along than they are. There can be a quiet disappointment in themselves, but in this entire process. Dream time is intense as well, and many are processing incredible amounts while attempting to get a good night's sleep. Yes, hi Mama Yaya, hi beautiful. How many people are having a hard time slowing their mind down, quieting their mind for sleep? Dream time is intense as well, and many are processing incredible amounts while attempting to get a good night's rest. The truth is, the mind struggles with collapse. It wants to reconcile the gap between what our conscious mind remembers and what our emotions found. It creates a story. Every experience we have had served a purpose. Even the timelines that are now dissolving taught us something about ourselves. They revealed our hopes, our fears, our joys, our attachments, and where we had unknowingly given our power away. The mind wants to analyze every thought, determine where it came from, and build a story around why we're feeling the way we are. But the story isn't the important part. The emotion is. Remember, emotion is energy in motion. Yes. As these timelines continue to merge, do your best not to get caught trying to figure out which timeline an emotion came from. Pay attention to the base emotion instead. Is it grief, disappointment, fear, relief, excitement? Let yourself experience it before the mind rushes in to explain it. We don't have to revisit every memory or understand every timeline as it dissolves. We just have to allow what surfaces to move through us instead of becoming another identity, another belief, or another story about who we are. The more we can stay with the emotion without immediately needing an explanation, the more easily it can complete its movement through us. Not everything that surfaces is asking to be understood. Sometimes it is simply asking to be felt. When we stop trying to figure everything out, we create space for our system to complete the integration that is already underway. Other side effects of the conversion timelines can be lost items. Yes. Missing time. Conversions. Emails. Texts. Conversations. Etc. Another side effects can be accidents. I have had multiple people say that a car appeared out of nowhere and they narrowly avoided an accident. Please be present and aware as we move through this incredible time. I have learned to look twice before I pull my car out because I've had that happen before. Like a car barely missed mine because I was like, what? That wasn't there. Right? Hi, Amy Lynn. Hi, darling. That has happened to me before. All right. We have time for another one. A message from Serapis Bay, Humanity Rise. Yes, I look twice, both ways twice. Because I've had that happen where I've looked one way and nothing was coming. And I pulled out and a car barely missed me. It's like, where did you come from? You weren't there. Right? I've had that happen a couple of times. It is scary. It's like, what the heck? And then I'm like, timelines, please stop. And then they do. Hey, Paradise. Hey, beautiful. Because we're in control of it all. We really are. Humanity Rise. Serapis Bay. Serapis Bay is also the Ascension Master. He says, I am Lord Serapis Bey. I am the one that has been given at the time of Atlantis to hold the white flame steady, a fraction of it, until such time as humanity would rise into the new earth and the new golden age. And so I kept it in my ashram over Luxor in Egypt. There are vast underground temple complexes and pyramids under them. You can even go under the Nile through tunnel systems, as the Nile is man-made. Wow. But Egypt was always just the keeper. It was never the whole. It was just a reminder to humankind, like the Great Pyramid of Giza. But it was never that which really is a true beacon. And now, as a new earth rises, the new pyramids have all been activated with the new white golden beehive energy grids. Oh shit. That's awesome to know. I'm being told to go check the Leyline site too, which I will in just a minute. As the new spine of the earth and the new expanded sacred sites and star portals have all been activated. They've all been activated. Now it is a completion of the old earth. Now the full cycle, a full circle. And you will feel this more and more in the next few weeks. That is why these transmissions will continue, so that we can assist you through this process. It will feel as if the old earth is going through its death throes, as chaos continues to rise, as everything that needs to come to light is churned up. But this can also happen within you and those around you in nations as well. All those festering wounds need to be exposed so that the pus can come up and finally be released. You have felt yourself. You have felt yourself in the depths of your soul to be present. I thank you for that. In my ashram, I have always told those who reside there and come to visit there in a soul state at nighttime that purity is the key to all enlightenment and all illumination. Purity from within and without. And that is why the white flame of illumination will highlight any speck of dirt, any tiny little bit that still needs to be dealt with. Well, that is what Ascension is in truth all about. Your soul descended into matter, and that matter was the 3D density. Sometimes through circumstances and the forgetting of who and what you in truth are, a lot has got stuck in your being that is not yours and never was. And that is why many of you always felt, I don't belong here. Oh, you do not belong here, because you all come from other planets and star systems and constellations and galaxies. You are cosmic beings, and sometimes in that embodiment, you forgot who you were, who you are. You forgot your own purity. You forgot your own angelic essence. But now you remember. And in that remembering, it is everything that you ever felt secure in. Everything that you ever felt defined you. Everything that you ever felt is you will start to crumble. And that is not to scare you, but to rather understand that whatever defined you in the old earth is not that which defines your soul. And here the meaning is that if you ever saw yourself as Dr. this or that, as you had all these certificates, all the ideas that this is who I am because this is what you told others you were, suddenly does not gel anymore. The knowledge that you thought made you the person you are now falls away as the greater knowledge comes to the new human, the cosmic knowledge. It will often feel as if you are this newborn baby who has to start life from scratch. Yes, but also no. Your soul never dies. It merely chooses to take on the vessel of a physical form and can shed it and live on. There is no death. You are being resurrected into a new life, a new embodiment, the highest state of being. And this is why in all the ancient temples, where the mysteries are, you always had an ascension chamber. And in this ascension chamber, when you had passed the test, this was the final test for initiates. You were put into this box like a sarcophagus, and there was always someone to watch over you. So with this whole journey that they took, they would be guided. They would never be alone, and then the lid would be put back onto the sarcophagus. And they lay there for 3 days and 3 nights. Do you know it takes 3 days and 3 nights to go from root chakra to Kundalini rising? It does. Literally. 3 days and 3 nights. Then that was the moment when the soul journeyed to remember all who it is in truth. Visions would come. Deep revelations as all those earthly parts fell away. If fear set in, the soul wouldn't survive the body, because fear is the ego. And fear blocks and pulls back, and those who survived would rise like the shining sun, illumined from within and without, and reborn. Yes. You see here how this reflects now, not only for you, but for all who are ascending into the new earth, which is already here. So when those parts of yourself that you thought defined who you were in the old earth now crumble and fall away. So instead of going into fear or clinging on to them, let go. Let it go. Let it go. Right? What is rising is the truth of your soul. What is rising is the truth of who and what you are. Indeed, many of you will find the full circle now as suddenly you are shown how everything that happened to you in this lifetime and all that you were guided to remember and to do, even those leaps of faith will come together now. You will see the whole, and just like this transmitter told you, she was so shown the whole. It is in moments like this that you realize that nothing is an accident. All is perfect design. Every single encounter, every single step that you took, all contributed towards the greater degree of mastery and attainment in your soul. Many of you were Atlantean souls, where you tried to keep the light alive, even in the midst of an extreme darkness that took control of Atlantis, which then the high priest of Atlantis dispersed all over the world. At that stage, to keep the flame of illumination and enlightenment alive. Some went to Tibet, some went to India, some went to Egypt, some went to the Easter Islands. Some went south, some went north, some went east, some went west. Each of the 12 high priests and priestesses. They then went underground because they knew that the great floods were coming and that continents would sink and others rise. That's why you have subterranean tunnels and systems everywhere. And when the floodwaters subsided, they slowly came out again and restarted civilization, or what you know as civilization. Let that memory bank now surface. The calling to serve on this planet meant that your soul, when it had heard that call, came. Although many of you are highly evolved masters in your own way, you heard the call. You came, and in the beginning, this was a paradise. It was a 7th dimensional heaven where there was unity and oneness. Then humanity had the tendency to always self-destruct, and that is why you fell from the 7th into the 3rd. Yet that call was such that even when the fall came, you still incarnated. You still came to hold the light steady, as you do now. But rejoice, it has not been in vain. And that is why this whole process is silent. It happens in the heart and the soul. It's the inward revolution. It happens when the soul wakes up. What happens when the soul is naked and stripped to the core? It says, here I am. I can do no other but help divine source. It's a deep surrendering to divine will and the highest loving when such a call comes. And you are stripped naked to the very core. That is when the new seeds of life grow and sprout forth so that you can rise in your profundity. Profundity. Become profound. Claim your true daughtership of the divine source and your true inheritance. And that is the new earth and the new golden age. It also means you reclaim your worthiness, your wholeness, your holiness, your sacredness, your sanctity, so that you walk in the company of angels and archangels and become like them again, where the heart is open and is one with the soul, where every act of service is always for the highest good of all and never for self-service. There was that soul that is now Lord Katumi. Yes, he came in today. But who once in another incarnation was Saint Francis of Assisi, as you call him now. There is that beautiful ancient prayer that he said daily. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. It is wise to recite it every now and again, because now your service extends not only to fellow people, even the new root race, but also to all forms of life on planet Earth, the new Earth, all sentient beings, the elements and the elementals, and all the kingdoms, the plants, the animals, the trees, the birds, the insects, everything. Mother Earth herself, as she has ascended now fully, and this extends not only her solar levels, but then also galactic and universal levels. All life is sacred. Divine source lives within them all. You are standing now at a very crucial time when the new is not quite formed into form and the old has not quite disintegrated. That is when courage and inner strength come to the fore, and wielding Archangel Michael's mighty sword of power on your right-hand side, and on your left-hand side, the rod of love. Yes, it means leaps of faith. Oh my goodness, I'm wearing a faith over fear shirt today. Just saying. Yes, it means going forward into what is still the unknown, the unformed. But this is where your great sense of exploration comes to the forefront. The sense of your own magnificence as co-creators, manifesting into form that which you lovingly and with great love co-create for the greater good of all. You are the seeders now. The seeders are the seeds of new life and new beginnings. And just like a woman takes the seed of the man within her and lovingly, when it gestates, loves the child in the womb into form, being with the divine other as one within, and then she starts communicating with the fetus and the soul, welcomes the new life and new beginnings with love and joy, with excitement, with awe and wonder, wanting the best, the most beautiful, that which is a life enhancing. There's no mundane anymore. There's only the extraordinary. That which surpasses all understanding, but is already known to the soul. It's that which makes your soul sing. It's that which you truly love to seed, love to bring into form and being. It's that caring. It's that kindness. It's that nurturing. It's a blessing. It is that what takes what it wishes to enhance into the heart and soul and into their hearts, and love it, carry it, help it into form and being. Where love is present, there's always an expansion of the life and the life force. You have been called by your soul name. It reverberated through the whole of your omniverse. You came. You said, here I am. I wish to serve. I wish to see this new earth into form and being. Yeah. And so you came, and before your birth, you met with your guides, and you reviewed and previewed this life, knowing you had free will, and that you would also sometimes fall into the seas of forgetfulness, that you would remember. That remembrance now comes here with every single word that is transmitted here, because it is time, and I thank you. You can always ask in your sleep state to come to my ashram, which is in the etheric above Luxor in Egypt. I will guide you and help you as much as I can with your own ascended masters. And of course, Archangel Metatron was in charge of the ascension process, not only of this planet, but universally as well. It's no accident that we both have our seats over Africa. So I greet you, beloveds, with my blessing, that the white flame of purity will be in your hearts and your soul, in the depths of your being, so that you are illumined from within and without and radiant like the great central suns. Your words and your deeds and all that you broadcast and radiate out will be filled with divine love, divine light, divine power, and divine wisdom. I bless you and I greet you. I am Serapis Bey as the pillars are lifted. Just ask your own guardian angel and Archangel Sandalphon to help you to get back in your bodies and fields and deeply connect to the very core earth in the vast crystal pyramid temple of the white flame in the middle of the new earth, unshakably grounded and rooted into this temple, that also the very heart of Mother Earth. And as you deeply connected to the divine source, and you are a bridge between heaven and earth. Yes. Absolute truth. Thank you for that message, Serapis Bey. And it comes in divine time. It comes in divine time. All of these messages are in divine time. We have 4 minutes till we do our grid work. Let me show you my Faith Over Fear shirt, just to show you that I am wearing a Faith Over Fear shirt today. See? Faith over fear. Always. Always, always, always. Yep. Oh, I love that. Hi, multidimensional muse. Yes, walking each other home. Woo-hoo. Awesome. Yeah, she has some amazing music. Multidimensional Muse. You can find her on Suno and YouTube. Let me put some of her music on. If I can find it. Let's see. Oh, I know where it is. Okay. How about she's singing again? That's a good one. She was silent for so long. 2 minutes. A whisper buried under stone. But even embers learn to breathe. And now a fire's her own. She's singing again. Yeah. A voice like rivers breaking. She's singing again. That's awesome, Sharon. I can't wait to get it for the class. Every wound is turned flame, every tear to sacred rain. Mm-hmm. She's singing again. She's singing again. Her breath is not a broken prayer, but thunder clothed in light. She rises from the ashes now. Her melody takes flight. 1 minute. She's singing again. A voice like rivers breaking through the land. right. This is our butterfly. We all work together. Okay. This is our butterfly, and we're all on here because we work together to bring these frequencies onto the earth and to raise the frequency of this planet just by being us. This is our past loved ones, always with us. Anytime we think of them, they're right beside us. And this is us with our big old hearts open, our halo technology, connected to source energy, where we get our ideas, our downloads. We are the golden butterflies, and this is the Christos spiral. We work with earth, air, fire, water, and ether. We are alchemists. We go from 2-strand to 12-strand and beyond. And this is also our room. We are watched over, guided, and protected by many, many beings. And the dragons being one of them. Katarina did this for us. And this is the door we go through to become heart-centered and solar plexus-centered butterflies. And Maya did this for us. Now, this is Forest Fairy's work. And she saw the dragon energy, the Christ energy, the Magdalene, the magic, the timeline. We're always working when we do our grid work to go to the highest timeline possible in this dimension. And this is our higher self, the Ankh. We are also the unicorns on the planet. And the rainbow butterflies on the planet of the Hopi prophecy. This is our daily armor of a God invocation. Today we rise in light. Today we walk as flame. We put on the helmet of truth. Our minds are clear. We wear the breastplate of light. Our hearts are pure. We lift the shield of faith. No shadow may enter. We move mountains. And here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here, creating and empowering yourself. We wield the sword of spirit. Our voice is power. We stand in the shoes of peace. We walk with purpose. Our grid is sealed. Our flame is online. Our codex is alive. We are the love. We are the light. We are the truth. We are. Yes. On July 25th, we will be having a mass meditation today at 4:28 p.m. EST. We will be doing a booster to that meditation. For peace, unity, respect, and love, creating the new earth, bringing these codes in and anchoring them on this planet. And this is our healing chain. All these people and places have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people. And we're going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. 4:28. You're welcome. All right. This is our rainbow butterfly dream catcher. Take this with you into the astrals. Also take your dragon with you. Definitely your dragon wants to go with you. And make sure you put a shield around your body when you're going into the astrals. That means anytime your head hits the pillow. Okay? If you don't use a pillow, well then anytime you're laying down, ready to sleep. Because when you sleep, your astral body, your ethereal body goes into the astrals and does work. You go to council meetings, you rescue children, you do lots of stuff. So be protected when you are there. Take that with you, like I said, and your dragon right beside you. We don't want you coming back with bumps and bruises and scratches. All right. This is our brilliant arc energy work. So let's do this work. If you can, close your eyes. If you can't, don't worry about it. Just try to imagine. Use your imagination. So I want you to see this beautiful golden arc above and below the earth. Now, from that golden arc, I want you to take some of that energy into your heart and leave it there for a moment. Let it grow. Let it grow right in your heart. Now I want you to push it down into your solar plexus and down into your sacral chakra, down into your root chakra, down into the soul star, into the earth star chakra. From there, I want you to press it into the core of the earth. So now there is a glowing ball of golden energy at the core of the earth. Now I want you to see that golden energy go up through the soles of the feet of all the people on the planet. It's going through the soles of the feet, but it's also going up into their chakras. So it's going from the base chakra, the root chakra, to the crown, and out the crown chakra, and up into the central sun, which is source energy. So there's a straight line from source energy all through that person, all the way down to the core of the earth. Whatever that looks like to you, that person just had an epiphany. That person just remembered who they are at a soul level. And they're going to start the work from this point forward. They just saw a butterfly go past and had an aha moment. Or maybe they're sitting there in class and daydreaming. Because you're reaching all ages. Even children. All the souls of the feet on the planet. All right, now hold that thought. Isis risings of light, every shadow now transformed from the depths of sacred waters. A new creation has been born. Isis arises strong and free, no more forgetting who I am. The weaver, mother, mystic queen, returning with the dawn again. All right, beautiful, beautiful work, guys. I felt that. I always get goosebumps when we do that. Beautiful. This is Isis Rising by Multidimensional Muse. She is on YouTube and Suno. So follow her there. All right. Let me go ahead and that's still nice and down. We are going to get into Conversations with God, Book 2. We have made it to Book 2. And I'm going to read you the introduction because it's really, really cool. So we'll probably just get to the introduction today. But it's very, very powerful. Yes, soul bumps, truth bumps. I love that. Goosey bumps. God bumps. God bump. All right. So this is the introduction. It says, this is an extraordinary document. It is a message from God. And in it, God suggests a social, sexual, educational, political, economic, and theological revolution on this planet, the likes of which we have never seen and seldom imagined. That suggestion is made within the context of our own stated desires as the planet's inhabitants. We have said that we choose to create a better life for all, to elevate our consciousness, to seek a newer world. God will not condemn us no matter what we choose. But if we choose this, He is willing to show us the way. She will not force us, however, to take her suggestions. Not now, not ever. I find the words in this book at once captivating, disturbing, challenging, uplifting. They are captivating in that they catch my breath with the scope and sweep of their reach. They are disturbing in that they show me to myself and the human race to me in a way which is very unsettling. They are challenging in that they put the dare to me as no one and nothing ever has before. The dare to be better, the dare to be bigger than I have been, the dare to be the source of a world in which anger, petty, jealousy, sexual dysfunction, economic inequity, educational tomfoolery, social inequality, and political secrecy, chicaneries, and power plays are never again part of the human experience. They are uplifting in that they hold out the hope that all this is possible. Hi, little feather. Hi, darling. Hi, Trey. Hi, beautiful. Can we really build such a world? God says yes, and that all it takes is for us to really choose to do it. Choose to do it. This book is an actual dialogue with God. It is the second in a series of 3 books capturing a conversation with deity, which has lasted well over 5 years and continues to this very day. You may not believe that this material has actually come from God, and I have no need for you to. What is important to me is only whether the material itself has any value, brings any insight, produces any awakening, sparks any renewed desire, or promotes any fruitful change in our day-to-day life on earth. God knows something has to change. We can't keep going on as we have been. The Conversations with God trilogy began when book 1 of this series was released in May of 1995. That book dealt with mainly personal concerns and changed my life. It changed a lot of lives. Within weeks, it became an astonishingly fast seller, with distribution reaching amazing levels. By the end of its first year, it was selling 12,000 copies a month and rising. Of course, the author of the book was hardly unknown, and that is what has made the document so intriguing and so powerful. I have been deeply grateful to be part of this process, the process by which some great truths are being remembered once again by thousands of people. I am personally pleased and very happy that so many have found value in the work. I want you to know that at first I was downright scared. It occurred to me that others might think I was crazy, suffering delusions of grandeur, or that if they did believe the material to have been inspired by God, they would then actually follow the advice. And why was I afraid of this? Simple. I knew that everything I had written could be wrong. Then the letters began arriving. Letters from people all over the world. And then I knew, deep inside, I knew this was right. This was exactly what the world needed to hear at exactly the right time. Of course, there is no right and wrong, except within the relative experience of our existence. So what I know myself to mean is that the book is right on, given who and what we say on this planet we want to be. Now along comes book 2, and I notice I've gone into fear all over again. This book deals with larger aspects of our individual lives, as well as geophysical and geopolitical considerations of worldwide implication. As such, this volume will contain, I suspect, much more with which the average reader may disagree. And so I'm afraid you won't like what you read here. I'm afraid that you'll make me wrong for some of it. I'm afraid that I will stir up a hornet's nest, kick up a storm, make waves. And once more, I'm afraid that everything here could be wrong. Certainly, I should know better than to have these fears. After all, hadn't I read my own first book? Well, There you have it. My humanness again. You see, it is not my goal in making these transcriptions public to shake people up. I wish only to honestly and forthrightly pass on to you what God has communicated to me in answer to my questions. I promised God I would do that, make public these conversations, and I can't break that promise. You can't break your promise either. Obviously, you have made a promise to allow all of your thoughts, ideas, and beliefs to be continually challenged. Clearly, you have made a deep commitment to continually grow. Only a person with such a commitment would pick up a book like this. So it seems we are in this together, and there's nothing to fear. We are what we are, and we do what we do as a result of that. And all we have to do is stay true to that, and there's nothing to fear. Faith over fear, guys. I wore the shirt. What I now see, that I guess I've known all along, is that we are messengers, you and I. If we weren't, I wouldn't be writing this, and you certainly wouldn't be reading it. We're messengers, and we have work to do. First, we have to make sure we clearly understand the message we've been given in these books. Second, we have to integrate that message into our lives so that it becomes functional. And third, we have to carry that message to others, bringing its truth to all those whose lives we touch, by the simple and exquisite device of our example. I'm glad you've chosen to take this journey with me. It's much easier and much more fun with you than without you. Let's walk together now through these pages. It could be a little uncomfortable now and then, not like book 1. Book 1 was God's embrace, a big warm hug around the shoulders. Book 2 is God's equally loving, but more gently jarring shake of those shoulders, a wake-up call, a challenge to move to the next level. There always is a next level, you know. Your soul, which came here for the richest experience, not the poorest, the most, not the least, would like you not to rest. And while the choice is always yours, your soul would have it that you never become complacent or self-satisfied, and certainly never sink into apathy, for there's too much to change in your world. Too much left of yourself for you to create. Always there's a new mountain to climb, a new frontier to explore, a new fear to conquer. Always there's a grander place, a larger concept, a greater vision. So this book may be a bit more uncomfortable than book 1. Stay with the discomfort if and when you feel it. Hold on to the boat if it begins to rock. Then live within a new paradigm. Better yet, through the wonder and the example of your own life lived. Help to create one. Neil Donald Walsh, Ashland, Oregon, March 1997. Wow, okay. So as with anything that I read or say in this class, if it does not resonate with you, leave it, okay? I have a feeling this book gets pretty deep into things. And also, if there's stuff that I can't talk about that they're talking about in this book, I will use other words in order to talk about it. Okay, yes, Walsh. W-A-L-S-H. Neil Donald Walsh. Okay. He says, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. You are here by appointment, true, but still you could have failed to show up. You could have decided not to. Yeah, let me write those down for you, Chris. On our healing chain, Maria and Ralph. Okay. I will get them on there. Okay. You are here by appointment, true, but still you could have failed to show up. You could have decided not to. You chose instead to be here at the appointed hour, at the appointed place for this book to come into your hands. So thank you. Now, if you have done all this subconsciously without even knowing what you were doing or why, some of this may be a mystery to you, and a little explaining may be in order. Let's start by causing you to notice that this book has arrived in your life at the right and perfect time. You may not know that now, but when you finish with the experience that is in store for you, you will know it absolutely. Everything happens in perfect order, and the arrival of this book in your life is no exception. What you have here is that for which you have been looking, that for which you have been yearning for a very long time. What you have here is your latest, and for some of you perhaps your first, very real contact with God. This is a contact, and it is very real. God is going to have an actual conversation with you now, through me. I wouldn't have said this a few years ago. I'm saying it now because I've already had such a dialogue, and I therefore know that such a thing is possible. Not only is it possible, it is happening all the time, just as this is happening right here, right now. What is important for you to understand is that you, in part, have caused this to happen. Just as you have caused this book to be in your hands at this moment. We are all at cause in creating the events of our lives. And we are all co-creators with the one great creator in producing each of the circumstances leading up to those events. My first experience of talking to God on your behalf occurred in 1992, 1993. I had written an angry letter to God, asking why my life had become such a monument to struggle and failure. In everything from my romantic relationships to my life work, to my interactions with my children, to my health, in everything. I was experiencing nothing but struggle and failure. My letter to God demanded to know why and what it took to make life work. To my astonishment, that letter was answered. How it was answered and what those answers were became a book published in May of 1995 under the title Conversations with God, Book 1. Perhaps you've heard of it, or maybe have even read it. If so, you do not need any further preamble to this book. If you are not familiar with the first book, I hope you soon will be, because Book 1 outlines in much greater detail how all of this began and answers many questions about our personal lives, questions about money, love, sex, God, health and sickness, eating, relationships, right work, and many other aspects of our day-to-day experience, which are not addressed here. If there is one gift I would ask God to give to the world at this time, it would be the information in Book 1. True to form, even before you ask, I will have answered. God has already done so. So I hope that after reading this book, or maybe even before you finish it, you will choose to read the first. It's all a matter of choice, just as pure choice brought you to these words right now. Just as pure choice has created every experience you ever had. These first paragraphs of Book 2 were written in March of 1996 to provide a brief introduction to the information which follows. As in Book 1, the process by which this information arrived was exquisitely simple. On a blank sheet of paper, I would merely write a question, any question, usually the first question that came to my head. And no sooner was the question written than the answer would form in my head, as if someone were whispering in my ear. I was taking dictation. With the exception of these few opening lines, all the material in this book was placed on paper between spring of 1993 and a little over 1 year later. I'd like to present it to you now, just as it came from me and was given to me. It is Easter Sunday, 1993. I want to tell you guys too, 1993 is the date on my very first awakening journal. 1993 was when I started my awakening journey. So it's pretty cool. And as instructed, I am here. I am here, pencil in hand, writing pad before me, ready to begin. I suppose I should tell you, God asked me to be here. We had a date. We're to begin today, Book 2. The second in a trilogy, which God and I and you are experiencing together. I have no idea yet what this book is going to say, or even the specific subjects that we'll touch upon. That's because there is no plan for this book in my head. There can't be. I'm not the one deciding what's going to go into it. God is. On Easter, you're still a bloomer, Sharon. You're still a beautiful blossom. Yes. We are star blossoms now. We are no longer star seeds. We are star blossoms. He says, that's because there is no plan for this book in my head. There can't be. I'm not the one deciding what's going to go into it. God is. On Easter Sunday, 1992, 1 year ago today, God began a dialogue with me. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's what happened. Not long ago, that dialogue ended. I was given instructions to take a rest, but told also that I had a date to return to this conversation this day. You have a date too. You're keeping it right now. I am clear that this book is being written not only to me, but to you through me. Apparently, you've been looking for God and for word from God for a very long time. So have I. Today, we shall find God together. That is always the best way to find God, together. We shall never find God apart. I mean that two ways. I mean, we shall never find God so long as we are apart. For the first step in finding that we are not apart from God is finding that we are not apart from each other. And until we know, we realize that all of us are one, we cannot know and realize that we and God are one. God is not apart from us, ever. And we only think we are apart from God. It's a common error. We also think we're apart from each other. And so the fastest way to find God, I've discovered, is to find each other, to stop hiding out from each other. And of course, to stop hiding out from ourselves. The fastest way to stop hiding out is to tell the truth to everyone, all the time. Start telling the truth now and never stop. Begin by telling the truth to yourself about yourself. Then tell the truth to yourself about another. Then tell the truth about yourself to another. Then tell the truth about another to that other. Finally, tell the truth to everyone about everything. These are the 5 levels of truth-telling. This is the 5-fold path to freedom. The truth shall set you free. This book is about truth, not my truth, God's truth. Our initial dialogue, God's and mine, was concluded just a month ago. I assume this one will go just like the first. That is, I ask a question and God answers. I guess I'll stop and ask God right now. God, is this how it's going to go? God says, yes. Neil says, I thought so. God says, except that in this book, I'll bring some subjects up myself without you asking. I didn't do much of that in the first book, as you know. Neil says, yes. Why are you adding that twist here? God says, because this book is being written at my request. I asked you here, as you pointed out. The first book was a project you started by yourself. With the first book, you had an agenda. With this book, you have no agenda, except to do my will. Neil says, yes, that's correct. God says, that, Neil, is a very good place to be. I hope you and others will go to that place often. Neil says, but I thought your will was my will. How can I not do your will if it's the same as mine? God says, that's an intricate question and not a bad place to start. Not a bad place at all for us to begin this dialogue. Let's go back a few paces. I have never said that my will was your will. Neil says, yes, you have. In the last book, you said to me very clearly, your will is my will. God says, indeed, but that is not the same thing. Neil says, it's not. You could have fooled me. God says, when I say your will is my will, that is not the same thing as saying my will is your will. If you did my will all the time, there would be nothing more for you to do to achieve enlightenment. The process would be over. You would be already there. One day of doing nothing but my will would bring you enlightenment. If you had been doing my will all the years you've been alive, you'd hardly need to be involved in this book right now. So it's clear you have not been doing my will. In fact, most of the time, you don't even know my will. Neil says, I don't. God says, no, you don't. And Neil says, then why don't you tell me what it is? And God says, I do. You just don't listen. And when you do listen, you don't really hear. And when you do hear, you don't believe what you're hearing. And when you do believe what you're hearing, you don't follow instructions anyway. So to say that my will is your will is demonstrably inaccurate. On the other hand, your will is my will. First, because I know it. Second, because I accept it. Third, because I praise it. Fourth, because I love it. Fifth, because I own it and call it my own. This means you have free will to do as you wish, and that I make your will mine through unconditional love. Now, for my will to be yours, you would have to do the same. First, you would have to know it. Second, you would have to accept it. Third, you would have to praise it. Fourth, you would have to love it. And finally, you would have to call it your own. In the whole history of your race, only a few of you have ever done this consistently. A handful of others have done it nearly always. Many have done it a great deal. A whole slew of people have done it from time to time. And virtually everyone has done it on rare occasion. Although some have never done it at all. God, and Neil says, which category am I in? God says, does it matter? Which category do you want to be in from now on? Isn't that the pertinent question? Neil says, yes. God says, and your answer? Neil says, I'd like to be in the first category. I'd like to know and do your will all the time. And God says, that's laudable, commendable, and probably impossible. Neil says, why? God says, because you have far too much growing to do before you can claim that. Yet I tell you this, you could claim that. You could move to godhood this instant if you chose to. Your growth need not take so much time. Neil says, then why has it taken so much time? God says, indeed, why has it? What are you waiting for? Surely you don't believe it is I holding you back. Neil says, no, I'm clear that I'm holding myself back. God says, good. Clarity is the first step to mastery. Neil says, I'd like to get to mastery. How can I do that? God says, keep reading this book. That's exactly where I'm taking you. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a great one. Yes, it is. All right, we're going to stop there, and I'm going to have share time. So if you'd like to come up, and share any thoughts you might have, come on up and share. I am going to get our Son of Orion ready for 11:11.
Song of Orion.
Anyone want to come up? Oh, you're welcome, Pepsi. You're so welcome. I am honored. All right. I guess for me, I just want to be the best me I can be. That's what I want. I want that for myself, and I want that for the world, for my highest self. Does that mean I'm never going to make mistakes? No, it does not. It definitely does not mean that, because all of us make mistakes. Right? But what we do when we make mistakes is in that moment, when we realize we made a mistake, we just forgive ourselves for that mistake. Yep. I did not know better when I made that mistake. Right? There's a difference between making a mistake and making a conscious decision to be deceptive, to lie or to steal or to cheat or whatever. That is a conscious decision. But mistakes are made. And you just forgive yourself for those mistakes, right? A lot of us have made mistakes in the past. I've made a ton of mistakes in the past. A ton. And I own up to every mistake I have made. And I know that I forgive myself for those mistakes and I move on. Because if we live in the past, right? If we live in the past, then we just bring our frequency down. Yes. Yes, forgiving yourself was a hurdle to let go, but it feels freeing and forgiving. Yes, absolutely. Forgiveness is very important to get through the heart portal to forgive. To forgive. You forgive others for yourself. You forgive others for yourself. Not for them. Absolutely not for them. Teresa. That puppy is so dang cute. It's got chi in it, though. She's going to be a handful. He or she is going to be a handful. Chis are a handful. But they're very loyal usually to one person. And that's a chi palm. The palm, I can see the palm in the tail. I can see the palm in the tail of that baby. Yeah, because they teeth. They teeth just like babies' teeth. Get it a little toy. Does it have a toy it can bite on? One of those squeaky toys? Yeah. It has everything? Yeah. I see it went after your shoe in that one video. That was pretty funny. My dogs don't chew anymore. I don't think they ever really did. My 4 Chis, they don't chew on anything. Do they have potty mistakes in the house? Yes, they do. They're really hard to train if you don't train them when they're little. So I still get mistakes. And they have little tiny bladders too. So they can't hold it for a long time. Like I let my dogs out before class and I let my dogs out after class. And that's only 2 hours. And I still sometimes find a puddle in my living room. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I never did kennels with any of my dogs. But, I mean, a lot of people do. A lot of people train their dogs for kennels. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, every 2 hours they have to go out. Yeah, or they will potty on your floor. And mine, even though I take them out every 2 hours, sometimes potty on my floor. They're brats, but they're so cute. They're loving. They give kisses. You know, unconditional love too. They just look up at you with those cute little eyes, and then you just give in to them. I always do with mine. It's like I can read their minds when they want a snack or a treat. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're lucky though, Teresa. They're like Tootsie Rolls. When they're tiny dogs, they're like little Tootsie Rolls. Hey, Iron Gold. Hi, beautiful. Hey, Sunshine. Hi, beautiful angels. Thank you for the Go Popular. Yeah, I have no carpet either. I have no carpets except in my bathrooms, and my bathroom doors are kept shut because they like carpet. I can't even have a kitchen carpet, like a kitchen by my sink. Yeah. 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 My dogs are brats. No one wants to come up today? They are precious. They are precious. They are brats, though. Definitely, they're brats. Every way the story's told. Yes. Yeah, Spirit Fire. That happens. That happens. Yeah. Oh, well. We've got a few minutes. Let's go visit my puppies. You guys want to see my puppies? We'll go visit my puppies for a minute. The tide keeps moving, so do I, with hope beneath an endless sky, where the sun meets the sea. That's where my heart wants to be. Every wave keeps singing, you're exactly who you're meant to be. With every smile I share, there's a little more light everywhere. Life is calling. Come and dance with me. Every shell upon the shore whispers, dream a little more. Every breeze that softly blows carries seeds that someday grow. Open your heart, welcome the day. The best adventures begin this way. Where the sun meets the sea, love keeps setting my soul free. Every sunrise, every song reminds me where I belong. I'll keep dancing with the tide, gratitude my faithful guide. Paradise isn't somewhere far remember the flame, every road beneath my feet taught me when to stand, when to retreat. Every storm that crossed my sky left another reason why I should never fear the climb. Every mountain takes its time. Every scar has played its part, writing strength upon my heart. I won't look back with regrets, only gratitude. I was built by the fire, tempered by the flame. Every trial made me stronger. I'm not the same with my feet upon the ground and my eyes upon the dawn. I'll keep walking through tomorrow with hope to carry on. Yeah. Every hand that lifted me, every lesson helped me see the strongest bridges always stand. One faithful stone, one helping hand. If I didn't come to end my story, it came to reveal the strength already inside me. I was built by the fire. Now I'm walking in the light. Every sunrise calls me home. Every dream is taking flight. I'll keep building. I'll keep believing. I'll keep becoming exactly who I was meant to be. I believe there are angels among us. I believe there are. So we got 11 more minutes. So after class, I've got to do my lawn, and then I'm going to pre-make dinner for my husband, so it's all ready. I'll probably go live around 4-ish, maybe a little before 4. But let me check. Oh, that's what I got to do. Oh, man. It let it down. It put it down. That's all right. I'll find it. Let's see. Is this it? No. Live stream video. Here it is. We've got 5 hours. 5 hours. And we will be joining We Love Mass Meditation for the Ascension Portal Booster Meditation. Yep. What does it say? 409. Well, that's all right. I will be. Why does it say 409? It's supposed to be 428. What the heck? Oh, they're going to be opening earlier. That's all. That's fine. I'll be live anyway. But I'm ready. In here. In here. I don't know why it says 4:09 p.m. They're doing a pregame too, I guess. Like I said, it'll be a little earlier then. No worries. Let me see if the Sisterhood of the Rose is doing anything. Also, I've got to put... Where is... Oh, this DNA activation of the 5th dimensional 12-strand thing. Where's the dang... Find it in YouTube. There it is. I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm limitless. I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm limitless. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put that in our Discord while I'm thinking about it. There it is. Okay. Where's that coming from? Oh, no? All right, I literally don't know where this noise is coming from. What the world? I'm going to have to shut everything down because I don't know where that's coming from. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not this. Do you guys hear that? It's not that, and it's not this. What the heck? This is weird. Totally weird. I don't know where that music is coming from or whatever the heck it is. Oh, there we go. It was there. Holy moly. That was enough of that. Okay. We got 5 more minutes. I couldn't find where it was coming from. Like, what the heck? So it's going to weave the rainbow. Oh, what was I going to look at? Oh, yeah, I was going to see if... Oh, Hippie posted. Okay, I'll look at that. Oh my gosh. Telegram. Sister of the Rose, if they're going to be doing... If they're going to be doing the... I'm sure they're going to be. Just got to find it. By the path my spirit led, I never walked in straight lines. The river showed me why beauty lives in every curve. Beneath an open sky, the rainbow doesn't question why it shines so bright. It simply fills the heavens with rivers made of light. I'm gonna weave the rainbow. Sister of the Rose, okay. Let's see. Promo video, 12/21 Ascension Portal activation. All right. That's cool. Oh. Oh, they're going the same place. Okay. So they're using the same one that we are. That's good. I think for the main meditation, they're doing their own, though. The Sisterhood of the Rose. I'm not positive, but they might join with We Love Mass Meditations. Yeah. You're always welcome, darling. You're always welcome. Are you on our butterfly, Kelly? Did you choose to be on the butterfly? All I need is your favorite rainbow color. If you tell me your favorite rainbow color, I'll put you on there with everybody. That's our butterfly. We almost got one wing done. Yes. That means, all right, I'll put you on there. Purple. Perfect. We got lots of purple. Lots of purple. All right. You're on there. You're welcome. Thank you. That just means when you can't make class, you're here for the grid work. Yeah. We got 2 minutes. So the Son of Orion works on your 8th chakra. It works on your 8th chakra. Make sure I can see that over on YouTube too. Yeah. We got it. Did anyone else have any questions on the meditation later? If you can make it, it would be amazing. If you can't, don't sweat it, okay? Those that are meant to be here will be here. Your soul calls you. It's just weird. That's the way it is with me. When I get like taps from the universe, it's like taps from the universe saying, be there, do this and stuff. I've been doing this for years, the meditations. Yeah. But it's like some people are getting, clues from the universe, and sometimes you don't really notice the clues. Sometimes you don't really notice the clues. It is what it is, right? Today is it's all on, it's pinned on the top of my page. All the meditations. There are 4 in total. The first 3 are booster meditations. The last one is going to be on July 25th, but it's like at 1:53 a.m. So like if you can't make that one, but you can make one or two of the boosters, that's amazing, right? Just do what you can do. Just do what you can do, what you feel called to do. Hey, Red-Eyed Dragonist. Hi, darling. Yeah. Today's is at 4:28. 4:28 p.m. So early evening, afternoon. Yeah. Each meditation is 20 minutes. Keep that in mind. So yeah. All right. It's 11:11. We are going to do the Son of Orion, which works again on our 8th chakra. So here we go.
Song of Orion, the area Kumnare.
The area Kumnare.
Om Medai Patama, Om Medai Patama, Patama Te Tare Kuna, Om Medai Patama, Tretila Idurna, Tretila Idurna, Durna Ekantare Kuna, Om Medai Patama, Om Medai Patama, Om Medai Patama, Patama Ekantare Kuna, Om Medai Patama, Tretila Idurna, Tretila Idurna, Durna Ekantare Kuna, Om Medai Patama, Om Medai Patama, Om Medai Patama, Patama Etitare Kuna, Om Medai Patama, Tretila Idurna, Tretila Idurna, Durna Ekantare Kuna, Om Medai Patama.
All right. We did it, guys. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. My soul knows your soul angels, and I love you. I hope to see you later. Bye-bye now.